This is what everybody's been waiting for. The Sierra Foothill League opener in Roseville as the Tigers host Granite Bay on Friday night. Big matchup for both teams, coming with winning records and looking to get off on the right foot. Roseville starts it off early. Captain's out at midfield. Check out quarterback Kyle Downey on the quarterback keeper. Faked me out. Faked out the Granite Bay defense. The Tigers take an early 7-0 lead on this 29-yard scamper, but Granite Bay would respond. After Roseville scored on the second series of the game, the Grizzlies were held scoreless until the second quarter. Here a nice pass from Josh Neal. Dylan Keeney sets up a touchdown run, 10 yards by fly back senior Michael Garrity. He does a nice little cutback, ties the game up 7-7 with 10:40 left in the second quarter. Says no to the celebration because Granite Bay had already been flagged so many times in the first half. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Here's Roseville in the second quarter. Kyle Downey gets it all the way down to the 1. Next play, Isaac Carroll would score, making it 14-7 Roseville with 7:24 left in the second. Very next series, Garrity, his second touchdown of the game, makes it 14-13. Failed two-point conversion makes it a 1-point Roseville lead at the half. Granite Bay got off and running literally in the second half. Brian Smith, 40-yard touchdown run, makes it 19-14 Granite Bay. And then this one, 22 yards, Kirk McKeon makes it 26-14. Granite Bay would go on a 35-0 run between the second, third, and fourth quarter, including another touchdown run by Smith. This one, second of the night, 117 yards on 6 carries, 2 touchdowns for the junior running back. And defensive back for Granite Bay, Luke Busey, also scored on a 42-yard interception return to make it 40-14 before Roseville would score 2 touchdowns. And late in the fourth quarter, this one by Mike Dobler on the run, and then Dobler would find Jonathan Lopez on a 16-yard touchdown pass. Make the final 40-28. Granite Bay continues winning 5 straight, including this opener, to go 1-0 in the SFL. Roseville dropped to 3-3, 0-1 in the SFL. A funky game with 29 penalties called for 295 yards, including 22 for 210 yards on Granite Bay despite winning. Let's listen to the coach and players as they recap this one.
I coached in Europe for 6 years, and there are some of the worst officials I've ever seen because they just don't know the game, okay? This is the worse than that.
Don't turn the lights on.
What happened, though, what I'm happy about is our guys persevered, and that's really sums it up. They persevered through that. They persevered through, they just kept working at it, and finally, paid off because they're a tough bunch, this 2013 team.
I'm not going to focus on the officiating. The officiating was what it was, and we had a game for the taking in the first half. We're ahead 14-13. Thought we really outplayed them on both sides of the ball and let some points on the table that we probably shouldn't have. And I think that's kind of what came back to bite us in the second half. They got on a roll a little bit, but we probably should have been up by 8, possibly more, possibly another touch. So you can't blame the officiating. We got to go out and play, and we played well in spurts. We played about 24, 36 good minutes. But then we had a period there where we made too many mistakes.
But then you got a touchdown on your own. Talk to me about that play. What did you see, and then what did it feel like going down the sideline and seeing the end zone in front of you?
You know, they were doing that stop all game long, so I was finally going to, try to jump it. And then I got to give a lot of credit to those blockers because they were setting a wall for me to get in the end zone there, so thanks to all of them.
And, 1-0 in the SFL. Obviously, the season starts over once again. You guys now have a 5-game winning streak. Momentum for you guys now?
Every win we get, we just got to keep pushing forward, focus on the next game, and take it one game at a time.
Granite Bay is at home next week against Rockland, and Roseville will be on the road at Del Oro. And reporting in Roseville for the Press Tribune, I'm Trevor Horn.